more
Speak
likely
on
to
it.
go to alternative school for things like, because schools are getting more stricter. So you can go to alternative school for something as small as a fight. And next thing you know, you're in juvenile detention.
Oh,
So
well
then,
said,
Yeah,
Malcolm
there are a
X.
lot of sleepwalkers. And you know how the saying is you cannot waken a sleepwalker, and there's a lot of sleepwalkers, especially like viewing, listening. These people are set in their ways. They didn't even understand, nor can they grasp what I just said. Hold on one second, Osa. They don't
no
grasp
problem.
the idea and the thought that you did not choose your fucking skin color. Do you understand me? You didn't choose it.
No, that's true. But Tom has the question mark, cat frustrated emoji. So I know he's kind of frustrated. Like, what the hell is going on? I know he wanted to say something.
I'll be getting some palpitations where I'll be hearing certain things, but I'm gonna let Liv go
Y'all,
because
wait, everybody's talking about Liv. Liv, do you want to say anything? Do you want to?
Uh, yeah, actually, this is one of the first times I've been able to have some phenomenal intellectuals on the panel. I think this can be a very productive conversation. So, thank you for having us, for hosting this space. Also, Lumberjack, I don't disagree with you in your concept of like focusing on the family and capitalism and getting your own money. Like if you have a service or a voice, right, a platform that you can utilize where people support because they enjoy the things that you say in the podcast and thing that you hold. I think that you should, and fuck what everybody else says. You know what I'm saying? If it puts money and takes care of your people within this capitalistic system, do that. So I even say now, yeah, gift me. If you agree with the panelists, gift them, gift the host. You know what I'm saying? It's time that we putting in on this app. It's our words, this intellectual like bandwidth. Like we engage in this intellectual violence. You know what I'm saying? This dialogue. And yeah, we should be compensated. I think everybody should be compensated for that, In regards
Not
to
for hatred, Liv. Okay.
just two more points. In regards to capitalism, I don't think people should be hungry or houseless. I think we should work to have their basic needs met. But in regards to like socialism and communism, it's a theoretical progression of capitalism. It's a theoretical theory. If you disagree with it, provide another theory, and we can have that dialogue. I don't mind
Wait a
that at
minute,
all.
I remember.
And then the last point I wanted to
I want
make.
to ask a question.
The last point I wanted to make is that listen, if you don't like the things I have to say about race and racism, I don't really know what to say because I just objectively look at the past, how it's moved and interacted with society. Only way I can judge racism is based on the institutions of America. And so when I look at these institutions, it shows that some people have privileges and some people are disenfranchised. So that's just an
I
assessment.
have a
If
question
you have
for
a
you,
different
Liv.
theory to that,
I have a
I
question
want to
for
ask him
you.
something after you host.
Sure.
Sorry.
So Liv, did you choose your skin color?
No, I did not.
Okay, so how can you it's fine. You can host whatever live you want. You can speak. Obviously, you're a free man. You can do whatever you want to do with your life. How come you have these lives that are demonizing white people and making white people the problem? I really want to know the answer. If you know for a fact we did not choose our race, our color, our religion when we were born into it, how come you are demonizing them?
Oh, because
Us.
I don't. What I think that the fundamental issue is people cannot differentiate the concept of whiteness and white people, right? I don't. I have an issue with whiteness. I have an issue with social constructs that have been put into place that disenfranchise and harm people. When it comes to people of the same species as me, right, I try my best to understand intersectionality. And like the same way I stand against racism and white supremacy for black and brown people is the same way I stand against capitalism for white people, because classism is detrimental to white people.
Wait,
Would
my
you
apologies
agree?
for
Would you agree?
interrupting. Do you think that black people are different species?
No. Of the same species, we're all of the
I
same.
think he meant like human beings.
Like we're
The
all
lie
of
you're
Okay, I was
holding,
about to
the same
blank.
species. No.
Yeah,
bro. The
human
lie
beings. That's
you're
what he meant. The
holding.
human
You
species.
talk
That's
about
what I
no
took
time
from it.
out.
You want to talk about race? Literally, the live you're holding literally
Yeah,
says, "What is white tea culture? Do white tea
yeah.
people experience racism? Why should
Mhm,
white tea people wear black hairstyles?
mhm.
When did systematic racism stop existing?" Like,
Yeah,
bro, cut the cat, bro. Stop.
absolutely. These
What
are
is
I,
white culture? Let me answer these questions. Hold on. Let me answer these
absolutely.
questions. And Osa, of course, you can
I
go
wanted
right
to.
Would you
after
like
me.
me to ask them to you one at a time?
Oh, yes, of course. Go
Okay.
ahead.
No, I
So
want
the first,
Osa to go though. I want Osa to go because
I mean,
Osa
it's
been
up to
having
you,
a
host. But
question for
I don't
you.
know.
I want you
Um,
to, yes, please ask me those questions really quick. I will answer them.
I'll say the first one is, what is white culture?
The Albanian culture, that's my culture.
So, okay, that would be
Next.
Albanian culture. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Um,
white culture. I'm white and I'm Albanian,
What
so
is
that's
black
my
that would
culture?
just be Albanian.
The
Like, that would
hell?
just be,
yeah,
that
that's
would just be
Albanian culture,
Albanian.
so that's white culture. So
How
next.
is that
What?
white culture? But it doesn't make sense. I would just
It
argue
does
that
make
that's
sense.
Albanian.
I bring it to America. That's my culture, and I'm white.
Yeah,
What?
and
What's
you're
what's
Next.
black
Albanian.
culture?
Yeah, I don't think that. So
What's
I
black
think culture
culture?
derives. Well, first we'd have to look at what creates culture, and I would argue that ethnicity creates culture.
All
So
people
if
are
it's
ethnicity. All people
all
are a
Right,
people
type of
with similar
ethnicity.
right.
ethnicity can
I
create
love my
culture.
culture. So go ahead. What's your
Yeah,
next
I could.
question?
yeah,
I want to
and I
go
think
after.
that would be Albanian culture, which I think is super dope too. You guys have the feta and watermelon, which is delicious.
It
Um,
is delicious.
yeah. So do white people experience racism?
Yes, they do. Absolutely, 100%. How do they? Is that going to be your next question? How do they
No,
experience racism?
I'm just asking you questions
Oh,
on
okay.
that. I
Yes.
wasn't because I know
Mm-hmm.
also wanted to go. Um,
Yes,
why should white people wear black hairstyles?
because they can. They have that right.
Okay. And then when did systemic racism stop existing?